Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. Welcome to this MCQ Finance Current Affairs Weekly Series. Let's start the discussion, guys. The very first question for today: the rising digital payment frauds promoted by two major Indian banks to form a specialized company for real-time fraud intelligence. The non-profit entity will analyze the fraud data across different institutions, and with an authorized capital of 500 crore, which two banks are collaborating to launch this particular platform. So this is regarding the fraud prevention. Two banks have partnered to launch a fraud intelligence solution. Very good evening, Shrishti. Very good evening, Bhakti. Here the correct choice is SBI Bank and BOB Bank, right? So SBI and BOB, they have jointly set up a Indian Digital Payment Intelligence Corporation. आरबीआई ग्रेड ए का रिजल्ट कब तक आएगा? देखो टेंटेटिव ये है कि कभी भी आ सकता है, राइट. इट कैन कम बाय टुमारो और मे बी डे आफ्टर टुमारो, राइट. ये वीकेंड के अंदर पॉसिबिलिटी है कि आ जाएगा, है ना. A major fintech app has extended its UPI services to non-resident Indians, allowing them to use their overseas mobile numbers for transacting in India, that too without needing a Indian SIM card. So now these people can also make UPI payments, that too without needing a Indian SIM card. They can even do RBI ग्रेड ए का नोटिफिकेशन. देखो अभी तक किसी को नहीं आइडिया है RBI ग्रेड ए के नोटिफिकेशन के लिए फिलहाल, राइट. एज ऑफ नाउ देयर इज नो सच इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट RBI ग्रेड ए का नोटिफिकेशन. ओके, फिलहाल कोई अपग्रेड नहीं है RBI ग्रेड ए का. So which platform has launched this particular functionality related to the UPI payments for NRIs? And it is launched by Paytm. It is launched by Paytm. RBI's Global Hackathon focuses on building an inclusive financial ecosystem, encouraging the innovation in data protection, authentication and accessibility. For its 2025 edition, the event was launched under a specific theme. What was the name of the theme? What was the theme basically of the RBI Global Hackathon, which is nothing but RBI Herbinger? It was related to secure banking powered by identity, integrity and inclusivity, right? So you need to remember the name of this particular theme, important for the examination perspective. Next one, the RBI's Herbinger 2025 includes multiple problem statements for the participants. Some of the topics were part of the problem set, while others were not considered in this particular edition. Identify which among the following was not included as a problem statement under the Herbinger 2025. So in the Herbinger 2025, tokenized KYC was there, offline CBDC was also there, and interesting trust was also there. So three of the points were the problem statements in the Herbinger 2025, and blockchain settlement layer was not at all there. So option D was not there, right? Option D, perfect. India's technology ecosystem continues to attract the global capital, specifically in the field of artificial intelligence. According to the Ministry of Electronics and IT, total cumulative and new private sector investment commitment in the AI have crossed a significant benchmark in 2025, surpassing countries like Japan, France and Germany. What is the estimated size of these investment? Estimated size of these investment. Yes, the estimated size of these investments were 20 billion USD. Okay, 20 billion USD. Next one, the NPCI recently integrated AI into its grievance redressal and transaction monitoring system for the UPI payments. The AI-powered assistant can verify the transaction status, lodge complaints, and manage the recurring mandate. What is the name of this AI-based UPI support system? UPI Mitra, UPI Sathi, UPI Bot, UPI AI, or UPI Help? The correct choice here is UPI Help, right? So NPCI introduced the concept of UPI Help, which is nothing but a AI-based assistant to improve the efficiency and transparency of any transaction. Say for example, if a transaction related problem is there in UPI, then in that case, to increase the efficiency and transparency, you can use this particular UPI Help AI bot, which will resolve your queries, which will help you resolving your queries. The Reserve Bank of India reported that the digital payment continues to dominate India's payment landscape. In the first half of 2025, the share of digital payment transaction reached an all-time high, reflecting the rapid adoption of electronic modes like UPI, like RTGS, like NEFT. What was the share of digital payments in the total transaction volume? Here I am talking about the transaction volume, not value, right? During this particular period. So two data were there related to transaction volume and related to the transaction value. Here the correct choice is option D, 99.8%. 99.8% was the digital payment related data for half yearly one of 2025 as per the RBI data. The Reserve Bank of India regularly organizes global hackathon to encourage the fintech innovation and the cross-border collaboration in the digital banking. The latest edition was launched under the title Innovation for Transformation, initiating the individuals and startups and academic teams worldwide to present the solution. So hackathons are all there to resolve any kind of problems. So whatever problems we are having as of now in the KYC related thing and the offline CBDC. So RBI has invited individuals, startup and different teams to suggest their solution related to these problems. Which edition of the RBI's Global Hackathon does this mark? So this was the fourth. This was the fourth Global Hackathon. Fourth Global Hackathon. At the 2025 Global Finance Awards held in the New York, an Indian public sector bank was recognized for the excellence in consumer banking services and digital transformation. It stood out among the peers for consumer trust and innovation, which Indian bank received both the awards of World's Best Consumer Bank and Best Bank in India 2025 award from the Global Finance. Important. State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. So the correct choice here is State Bank of India. Okay, State Bank of India is the correct choice. A leading asset management company, AMC, introduced the facility allowing the investor to make UPI payments directly from the mutual fund holdings. So what we do here is we make the UPI payments from the savings account. Now there is such a facility that your AMC has also allowed. Let's suppose you are having some mutual funds. You can make UPI payments directly from those mutual funds. Which form of category? These UPI payments are enabled for equity fund holdings, debt fund holdings, liquid funds, balanced funds or hybrid funds. And the correct choice here is Obviously, it is possible only in the liquid fund holdings, right? Equity, debt, balanced, hybrid, it's not possible in that, because liquid funds are closely related to savings account only. The whole idea is to earn more interest than the saving account, and at the same time having the flexibility to withdraw your money whenever you want to. So liquid fund holding is the correct choice here. In collaboration with the Pine Labs, a major Indian e-commerce platform launched a new prepaid transit payment card aimed at seamless travel across the metros and buses, compatible with the National Common Mobility Card System. The card enables the offline tap-in and tap-out transaction and can be reloaded through UPI. What is the name of this particular card? Bharat Mobility Card, Yatra Pay Card, Flipkart Bharat Yatra Card, Pine Bharat Travel Card, or Smart Move Card. The correct choice here is Flipkart Bharat Card. Perfect. Very good, Bhakti. Flipkart Bharat Yatra Card is the correct choice here. The International Financial Service Center Authority IFSC has released a consultation paper proposing the regulatory reforms to strengthen blended financial structure in the GIFT IFSC. What specific feature has the IFSCA proposed to permit under this new framework? Flexible fund redemption, differential distribution rights, dual capital management model, limited risk unit classification, or priority fund repayment scheme. Important question. The correct choice here will be option B, differential distribution rights. Differential distribution rights. The Government of India has provided central government employees additional flexibility in retirement corpus, investment under the NPS and the UPS. Two new options were added to the auto choice menu catering to the varying risk appetite. Which of the following pairs were recently introduced in NPS and UPS for the central government employees? LC25, LC50, LC75, balanced life cycle or aggressive equity plan and conservative plan. LC60 and balanced equity mix, growth life cycle, stable life cycle. The correct choice here is LC75 and balanced life cycle. These two options were recently added for the central government under the NPS and UPS. During the first half of 2025, the UPI continued to dominate India's payment ecosystem. However, while it contributed the highest share in the transaction count, its total share in the value remained relatively smaller, right, as compared to the RTGS, which is commanding the highest share. What was UPI's share in total digital transaction volume? I am talking about the volume during half year 1 of 2025 as per the recently published data by Reserve Bank of India. It was 85%, right? 85% of the transaction value and volume. So volume wise, it was 85%. A Japanese fintech company has launched a digital token fully backed by the Japanese government bonds and a domestic bank deposit amount designed to maintain a 1:1 peg with the yen. Can you tell me what is the name of this particular innovation? What are these currency pegged cryptocurrencies called as? Digital tokens that are pegged by using the currency in the ratio of 1:1. So these are nothing but stable coins, right? Stable coins. These are stable coins. So let's suppose I do have 1 INR. If I launch a token 1 token is equal to 1 INR. It is pegged to INR by 1:1. That's nothing but a stable coin only. The value of INR won't change drastically like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like other cryptocurrencies. So it is backed by a currency, which in turn is backed by a government. These coins are called as stable coins. Okay, very good. Stable coins. Do remember this term, can be important. Last question for today. The World Bank has approved a large loan to strengthen the public health system for an Indian state known for the high health indices but aging population. The program aims to digitally track patients with chronic disease and provide home-based care for the vulnerable groups. Which state has received this US $280 million loan? That's option D, Kerala. Option D, Kerala. So thank you so much guys for attending the session. See you soon in some other video, and this is the RBI Grade B Phase 2 crash course. You can later on check out the course highlight and prepare for your Phase 2 examination. Thank you so much and wish you all the very best for your Phase 1 exam results. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you. Good night.